Another important question which we see quite frequently in paper 4 is where we have to apply Hardy-Weinberg Principle in order to find out the number of people in any population, which they can ask about the number of people who are heterozygous or the number of people who are homozygous dominant. And usually they start with giving you the homozygous recessive. So as you can see it over here, we'll try and understand this. It says in one population consisting of, so you have to remember that we have to consider the total population, and then it says there were 9 people who were homozygous recessive. Now, if you have learned Hardy-Weinberg Principle already, you know that the homozygous recessive is always represented by Q square. So it will be Q square is equal to 9 out of 2501. This is going to give us 9 divided by 2501. It gives us 0.00359. Right. Now after that we have to find out the value of Q, for which of course you have to take under root of this. Now the under root of this gives us 0.06. That is the first thing that you need to calculate in order to proceed with this question. Once we have Q, then we have to find P. Now before we move on onward with this, just read it. Use equation 1 and equation 2, which are two equations that we always use, of the Hardy-Weinberg Principle to calculate the number of people in the population who are heterozygous for the gene. Now the ones who are heterozygous for the gene must be represented by PQ. So basically they are asking us to calculate 2PQ. Now we do have the value of Q that we have calculated. We have to calculate the value of P as well. So let's find out. There we are going to use the first equation, which is P plus Q is equal to 1. Now we already have the value of Q over here. So P plus 0.06 is equal to 1, or P is equal to 1 minus 0.06. which gives us 0.94 as value of P. Now once you calculate these two values, the next thing you simply have to do is, because you have to find 2PQ, we simply are going to write 2PQ and we'll find out the value of that. 2 into PP is 0.94 into Q, the value is 0.06. Now as we calculate this, it is going to give us a ratio of the heterozygous people among the entire population. This gives us a value of 0.1128. Now this ratio represents the heterozygous people in the population of this much number. Now in order to find out the number, as they said, we have to find out the number of people, right? So you simply have to multiply it with the total population, which is 2501 people. Now as you apply it, you multiply it with 2501, it gives you a value of 282 people. That's how we can calculate the number of heterozygous people among the entire population.